Alrighty, guys, I think I'm back. Let me know if you can hear me or not, or how the stream's going. Streamlabs kept killing the stream, so I'm not quite sure what happened. Uh, so I had to restart. I just tried to pull it up in OBS instead of Streamlabs. Let's get rid of, we need that, and that. Alright, he's gonna end up adding his schisms again. But yeah, let me know if you guys, once you get back in, if everything's fine with the stream. Uh, it just kept, the stream just kept dying on me, so I had to, uh, end Streamlabs and then pull up OBS. That's the first time it's ever done that before, so I'm not sure, what happened. Yeah, I had to restart, man. The stream died. It just kept dying in Streamlabs for some reason, so I had to pull it up. I had to close out of Streamlabs and pull it up in OBS. I don't know why it kept dying. All right, let's get rid of that. To get rid of that. Let's do. We're gonna have enough is the question. Uh, we should. All right, yeah. All right, so let's go. That. That's a dead card anyway. All right, and as much as I don't want to. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. It just kept dying, unfortunately. Hopefully everything's better now, but died. What was it? Saying the quality of this one's wrong. Let me see if I could. Will let me change the. I don't know why. I guess it's my internet connection. All right. All right. Get rid of Leviat. I don't know why I couldn't destroy his back row card, but I've been so distracted with the stream crashing. Uh, all right. Hopefully this will can somewhat do decent in this duel, guys. I don't know why the stream keeps crashing. All my energy's gone. He has punishment, like I thought it would. Why couldn't I destroy it? Is my question, but I didn't have enough time to pay attention to the board, what was happening. Because I had a feeling that's what he had face down, which is why I wanted to get rid of it. I don't know why it's. I don't understand the issue. Alright, yeah, we're probably gonna lose this one too, guys. Uh, Unfortunately, I've been distracted, so that's not helped us either. Trying to find out what the heck's going on with the stream. My speeds are fine, according to that. I don't know why the... Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, yeah, we lost that one, guys. I hate that. Uh, that was a good game, though. I just don't understand why. Because it's about to crash on Streamlabs. I don't know. It's my internet seems to be. I mean, it should be fine. I don't understand. Alright, yeah, good game. Uh, yeah, it sucks. I was too busy trying to do this. I couldn't really focus on the duel much. That last game. Uh, I still don't know why something's wrong, guys. We'll do the best we can, but I mean, we may end up having to end the stream earlier than expected due to whatever's going on with my internet or appears to be my internet. Uh, so we still don't have enough people to do a. Um, yeah, I'm having issues with my uh, internet service, Romeo. It looks like it kicked me out of the Streamlabs like 3 times, and then it basically just ended the stream. It didn't even tell me it ended the stream. And then I noticed everybody was gone, so I ended the stream on my end, then restarted it. I closed out of Streamlabs because it still wasn't working right. Then I pulled up an OBS, and OBS is saying so something's going on with my internet for whatever reason. Uh, so we'll do the best we can, guys, for the stream. Like I said, I'm not sure what's going on because I like never have any issues. So we're still short, Pat. So Pat, we're still short one right for the tag duels, right? Yeah, we need one more person. Okay. Uh, let me see about Brian, guys. He said he wanted to play later on. It's been um, well, it's been about an hour. He's still showing away though. Um, yeah, we can dual grim. Let's see. Uh, We'll test this. I haven't tested out some of the changes I've made to it. I've got a different idea how I want to run the deck that I want to look into. No. All right. Try again. I sent you a invite. All right. There we go. All right, guys. We'll do this match against Grim, and then after that, I'll hit up Brian again and see if he's ready to play because it's been right at an hour by the time. Do we literally just draw? I drew one card, guys. Grim, did you really draw one card too, or I don't understand what happened? Did the game? I've never seen it do that before. We literally drew. I literally drew one card. I don't understand. I don't know if something's going on with the game too, or is it just because of my internet? What the hell? Yeah, that's really weird. Um, um, all right. Okay. There we go. All right. It says 5. Okay. Why does it say draw? I think it's going to do the same thing again. Grim has got draw count two. Is it saying is in two? Was in two cards a turn? I guess we'll see. I think that's what that's for. But yeah, guys, sorry about the stream crash. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. At least I got it back up where I can start doing stuff, which is another good thing that we've got the Discord channel. So if anything were to happen, like get back, if I can't do that, I can at least pull Discord from my phone and let you guys know, hey, my internet went down or whatever. So that's another good thing about being in the Discord room, so I can let you guys know stuff like that. Did you freeze again, Grim, or are you adding your deck or something? Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure you're okay. You're okay. We didn't have any more issues. Uh, as we've had a few system issues tonight on my end. All right, there we go. uh, all right, so we're gonna bring out number 5, guys. All right, get rid of our Thunder Dragon. Add our other 2 Thunder Dragons. I like this combo because it's good when you draw like I did, kind of a bad hand to be able to level them up. It evils the playing field. Alrighty, that's all we can do, guys, with what we got. Downside is we didn't get any of the bonuses of getting rid of the other ones. I was gonna make it Thunder Dragons, but I never had the time to fully put the Thunder Dragons in it because I thought that'd be a pretty cool combo, so I just threw them in it for now. Because it's good to level up when you don't draw a good hand. They help out. I wanted to mix it with them, I just haven't had the time to fully do it. So I've just got them kind of tossed in for now. Uh, Monsterborn already. Was that a Dark Arm Dragon you had in there? Yeah, it was. Alright, draw. Not yet. Uh, that seems like the best move. Alrighty, let's do. I think it's in there. I thought really I was gonna be able to use that. I know. Oh, you're using the version like I was uh using. The anime version. Alrighty, let's do that. Uh, hmm. I really don't know. I think we'll pull that one. conintue for yeah for lights. Yeah, I should have powered him up like I started to. Um, this is only on PC, Windows, as far as I know, man. Sorry, guys, I got the chat moved over, different spelling, move it over. I normally have it. Um, yeah, as far as I know, it's not on the one you're probably playing, Jordan, on the PlayStation, man, was probably Link Evolution. This is a lot different than Link Evolution. Link Evolution only has cards from like 2019, so you're not gonna get anything that's come out in the last year, maybe year and a half, maybe at best on Link Evolution. I used to stream it as well. Um, so yeah, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega, so it's a lot different than Link Evolution, because I'm pretty sure that's the one you're talking about. All right, so we'll go ahead and do that. Let's do foolish. Alrighty, let's do pull that out of the deck. But yeah, yeah, I need to do a Neospatian deck, man, definitely. All right, let's do. Does it not let me? Yeah, I don't think we have anything else we can really go into. All right, so we'll enter battle. Let's do card. Destroyed. Let's do that as well. That's right, he can't attack. Right. We'll go main phase 2. Yeah, nothing else we can really do. Alright, yeah, that's what I should have pulled instead of the spell earlier, so I could keep restarting over. I'm gonna have to put that. Wait, where did he go? That's actually a very good question. I don't even see him in the. Did he get sent back to the deck? Oh, that's right. Okay, you brought him back. Okay. I was confused as to what was going on. Alrighty. Alright, that was a good game, man. Let's do. I can get a few of them. I think I may risk it. We'll try one of these. Alright, so we'll go into game 2, guys. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any issues with the streamer like that. It's still giving me a warning about the connection not be good enough. So if the stream just magically ends again like before, that's fine. But hopefully everything will be alright. Alright. Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and activate Super Rejuvenation. Then we will activate Reasoning. I probably shouldn't have risk play on that, but oh well. Yeah, I guess that worked out. What do you know? Alright, so we'll bring out our level 10 guys. Nice. Uh, yeah, I probably should have went through the other ones so I could have got rid of them. And might as well. Uh, you mean like for the Neospatians, man, or just like in general? That's what we kind of talked about before, guys, doing like for Monday's stream. Um, is that what you guys would like me to do for Mondays? Because I thought about doing that before, like we had talked about me just doing a random deck, uh, and throwing it together and then trying it out in ranked. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still working on the deck, man. The deck's really still not. No. But yeah, I still need to spend more time on it because I need to fix up definitely the extra deck. Yeah, I wasted that because I didn't do like I should have. All right, good deal. All right, so let's go level 3. Bring out level 5. All right, perfect. If you hit the other one off. Honestly, didn't see it in my hand. Man, I'm so blind. Well, to build right, it depends on the person, right, that you'd be going with essentially, right, as far as what deck you're building, because the deck you're building is going to depend on solely on the person, unless you're trying to build, right, just a standalone deck that's going to work either or, in a sense. Yeah, we can. Do you guys want to see more stuff like that? We can start doing. Uh, Alrighties. All right, draw. All right, we're going first. Okay. Hmm. All right, we're gonna go with our catapult turtle guys. Jump to 5. Bring out our 7. Downside, we won't get, the extra effects of drawing and adding cards from the deck, but at least we get to combo. That's why I added them in here, because then ensures you're able to go up consistently and thin out the deck at the same time too. So that's fantastic. All right, and we'll end our turn. Oh, what deck are you trying to, uh, what deck are you trying to fix up, Grim? What did he? I can't see what he played. Let's see. OX. We'll go ahead and risk it. I'll get rid of. I could have waited. Probably should have waited. The Dark Lord. Yeah. I need to do a deck profile on that actually, like just the pure version of them. But yeah, I love playing with that deck. It's a very fun deck. All right, we'll go ahead and attack. That's all right. It's 2. Alrighty, good game, Grim. Yeah, the one that we were looking at the other day, right? Yep, yep. All right, let me message Brian, guys, and see if we can do those tag duels. Um, 1 second. Uh, uh, all right, so I messaged him, guys. We'll give him a few moments to see if he's still busy or not. If he's not busy and he wants to play, we can do some tag duels like we did last night. Once we like I got a feeling once we get to probably around 5 to 600 sub guys, I probably should be able to do tournaments at that point because we should have enough people that by then that are subscribed and play Omega and stuff like that. That's why I'm gonna try and make some more videos around Omega, maybe some how to do stuff like in Omega and stuff like that too. Uh, to try and get more people, because the more people we get playing the game, we can do more tournaments. It's easier for us to do these tag duels, right? It's not hard for us to find a third or fourth person for us to play, things like that. Um, so and maybe we can even do a tag duel tournaments once we get enough people here on the channel too. That'd be very interesting. That'd be very interesting to see. All right, so you've already have messaged me back, yeah, guys. Hang on, let me go to it, Chrome. Uh, uh, Tech manager, import. Where did I? Trying to think where I'm trying to think where I saved it. Close. Where was that? Let me just resave it. Yeah, okay. There we go. So you're running definitely a different version. Yeah, you definitely need 3 of her in here. Let's see. I wouldn't run 2 of them at most. I wouldn't run. Take them out. At least 2. Um, Save. Right, because we want to run through these guys, right? Because she's the one that lets us draw cards, guys. Like you guys see me using the, let me move so I can see the chat again. We want to run three in here because we want to, she's the one that lets us draw cards, so she's going to speed up your deck, and she's also one of the ones that you, right, you can pay 1,000 once she's on the field, and you can use one of these that's in your in your graveyard wise. Uh, where, no, it's that one. Sword, there we go. Make it easier to see. All right, so you got your three Allure of Darkness. So what's a monster on your hand or field? It's the bottom of the deck. For some reason, I thought this had some other effect that you couldn't attack or something. Yeah, so those wouldn't be too bad. I mean, they're pulling stuff. But the question is, she's a, yeah, that's a 6. Mm. You have the banishment, so you have the cards themselves plus the banishment, so you technically have 2 in here, plus we have, where do the other ones go? There would be 4. I mean, yeah, plus that, so you could justify still running 2 of them. Yeah, you need, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna need the trap card in here too. So like, right, so we're gonna need, I would run some of the traps too, but we'll look at some of what you're using with the ritual stuff. I think you're using too much ritual stuff as part of the thing too, because you got a lot of stuff to pull it. All right, let's do one thing at a time because we're all over the place. All right, let's side that because we're probably going to use that here in a little bit. That rebellion. Don't have Zerato. I would have Zerato as a backup because Zerato's a board wipe and you have, right, most of them are all dark. You got some lights in here, of course, too, for the those, so that would be understandable. All right, so the trap card. Yeah, we're gonna need him too because we need him to do uh the first Dark Lord because I don't think you have, yeah, you don't have him in here. And then we need obviously him. Get effects. We'll pull it out to the side for now. So let's see. All right, so we need. All right, you got 2 of them. That's good. You could put chaos spaces in here too, since you use light monsters. We need a little bit more lights, but uh, you could use chaos space and then add him. We'll go ahead and move him since you're wanting to use the. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you when it does that. There we go. All right, so we're going to need at least 3 of them. What does this one do again? This attacks, inflicts difference. See, he's at 8. Because you could run trade-ins in here a lot too. Because you have enough 8s, and you got a good bit of 8s with those. What was the other one that I liked? Was he? He's a 9. He would be really good in here if you. Um, let's see. Hey, Acid Rays. Yeah, we're trying to get one more person for. Let me check back and see if Brian messaged me back, guys. Not yet messaged me back yet. Yeah, we're trying to get one more person for fourth. Yeah, this is not. Yeah, yeah, man. We're playing Omega. Yeah, it's not Indo Pro. All right, so what we want to do, guys. This one's not too bad, but I wouldn't run 3 of them though. Maybe 1 or 2 at the very most. So we'll limit her down. What does this one do again? I can't remember. Maybe that's good. If I contribute, you contribute someone for a monster. Yeah, that one. I would really wouldn't use this one because you're not getting nothing out of it. We may end up taking this down to one, guys, because you really don't need like two. I would use two at most, but we'll have that debate here in a second. But I wouldn't see you running three of these. It's just too much because he sends one card, which is good, right? Because you guys see me use like the yeah. That's cool, man. I appreciate you asking and watching the stream. But yeah, I wouldn't run three of these guys because it's just too many. Because he's a dead card in your hand too. Because if you want to be able to special summon him right by using one of their abilities, by using the spell card right, the contact. Um, so we want to really be able to bring him out that way, which is why I would say we probably really need to, we'll probably end up taking him down to one. I'll go ahead and move him down here. I think that's still gonna be the best bet is using him at one in the deck. I had him in the chaos deck for a while. I may need to put him back in, uh, but I haven't really found the room to add one in. So I think just one of him will be fine, right? Because you don't want to see him in your hand. You want to see him in the graveyard, and you want to be bringing him back with one of their effects, yet again using like contact or something like that to bring him back. You don't really want to normal summon him per se. It's fine like if your board's already built, but right, if you're going first or second, whatever, you don't want him to be your normal summon, right? You don't want to use your normal summon on playing him. It's fine if you have something else we can combo to you, things like that. That's why I mentioned I think the trade-ins would be really good because you can do like how you guys see me do in the stream, right? When I use the chaos deck, right? We can send like him to the graveyard, use contact. Because if we send like him to the graveyard, then if we got another one, we can use this to bring him back, this to bring that one back. Then now we can use contact, bring him back from the graveyard. Now we can toss another card to the graveyard. And if we've got another monster card that we can use for effects, or if we haven't used it yet, since we technically used that, um, we could use it to bring whatever we toss. Maybe we tossed a banishment, so we're adding back one of these, maybe to mill another one in our hand and another one to draw two cards, for example. So you want to make sure you look at combos like that, and you want to make sure it's consistent. Uh, Hope you guys like this because now you guys are talking about doing live deck builds, just as we're kind of going through and looking at trying to help Grim with his deck real quick while we're waiting for to see if Brian will message me back. Um, but yeah, that's what I would do. Let's find trade in real quick because we need, in my opinion, we need to run trade in. All right, so I'm gonna run three trade-ins in here, guys, because it helps out, right? We want them in the graveyard. This deck works off the graveyard like crazy, uh, with the main monsters. We'll look at these. Let's see what he does, because I haven't really looked at him too much. This card's virtual summon. During your opponent, during the place phase, when your opponent activates a spell, try a monster card effect and summon fairy. Okay, so basically you want to be able to get as much cards in your hand to be able to use his effect. Yeah, I want me to cycle through stuff, so he's a 6. Alright, so let's see. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field who total exactly 6. You can if this you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one of your monsters in your graveyard that was used for the tribute summon to your hand. So yeah, that's really good. Because that gives you an instant negate with by having that out. Alright, what does this do? Mirror Shield. When the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster and the damage attack and defense becomes halved, monster 100 if this card is sent to the graveyard and pay 500 life points. Yeah, I wouldn't run three of these. We could, I mean, see, we'll put another one side. I see maybe using one of them if, at the most, if at all. Um, all right, so that. We got our trade-ins. Let's see. All right, so we got those to send. We got that to send. We got 18 monsters. Add one protector and I think I'll cut one of them down. We may bump it back up to 3. Activate one once per turn. I probably would still leave it at that. Let's go and add this third one back in. Let's move them over here. We want to try and find room to put the trap cards too, guys, because the trap cards will go really well in here. Especially when you're able to use their effects during your opponent's turn to like pop cards or take control. You can stop them from going combo. Or go into like the first Dark Lord and board wipe them on their turn. That would be a really good move for this deck as well too. Let's see. Um, Let me know if you guys have any questions as I go through. I'm just trying to go through and see what I would change. Because we're going to add them to the rituals. We got a lot of stuff to pull the rituals. Yeah, I think using 3 is just too much, especially if you have so much pull power. Alright, almost tempted to put this down to 2 as well. Let's see, let's go back to the Dark Lord stuff, guys. Let's see. Alright, so you have 2 of them. Alright, I'm trying to think of anything else we could do. Do we add? No, we didn't ever add Zerato, so let's add Zerato. There we go. Hate when it does that. Alright, bam. Because Zerato's a good card too, right? We can get him out just by using their effects like you guys saw me do in the duel just a few moments ago. Or just using contact to bring them back from the graveyard and get rid of a dark. We can wipe their board, guys. Plus he's an 8 on top of that as well too. And he's a Dark Lord too, so we can use him to discard to draw 2 cards. So we want to try and limit the best we can. We want to try and make sure it's balanced enough, right? You want to make sure we don't have too many Dark Lords, but we don't want to make sure we don't have too few Dark Lords, right? Because if we do, it's going to make a disadvantage as far as us using our trade-ins and stuff like that, because they're all going to be the level 8s Dark Lords doing that. Uh, and then plus we want to make sure we can use her effect too, so you guys can see like I do in the tag duels, right? You guys see me go from using trade-in to like using her effect and the other cards too to mill. Because once you get milling, like I said, the whole deck's really based on the graveyard. I would throw in, the only thing bad is I would like to put reasoning in here. The only downside is um be hitting one of them in the graveyard. Let's see. Got him, that. I think we're gonna take that one down to 2 for now. 3 of them. Alright, so I think we'll keep that like that, that like that, that like that. Alright, so we need some other cards. Let's do, well, we need. Alright, we'll toss this in here for now. We need to put the main stuff in here though, so we need, I think it would run, we have to run that one. Alright, we could try it out like this and see how it works first, guys, but that should make it a little bit more consistent. I still would be tempted to take this out, but if you're definitely want to use it, Grim, we could leave it in. Um, yeah, you could use Pot of Avarice to bounce some cards back in. Um, I would actually put in. I really thinking about taking that out and putting in Foolish. I think I will. I think I'm gonna take this out because it's not helping us speed up the deck. All right, so I'm gonna throw in a Foolish, guys, because this works very well with a lot of the combos that we can do. Um, so I think that's what we'll do. We've already got our 3 mini monster reborns in the deck. We may end up changing something else, but I think I kind of like this as far as here. Um, as far as like testing it out wise, because this should speed it up and make it more consistent. Yeah, we could add Monster Born. We would have to get rid of another spell card. Yeah, it would probably have to be one of these. So if you want to do Monster Born, I would take that out then. All right. We'll just put them down here. Why not? Oops. All right. So that should be a good start, guys, for us to go through using the deck and kind of practicing with it and figuring out what we need to swap out and make changes. You got mostly 8, so you could put some good level 8s in here. I probably would uh, add another Hope. Uh, Alrighty. That. Alright. So that's not too bad. I almost want to take that one out, but it's an extra one that you can use their effects too, and it's a level 8, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, so we'll leave it. Alright, so I think that looks pretty good, guys, for a good start with us to kind of work with and go from there with the changes that we've made to the deck. It should be more consistent and it should flow definitely much faster than before. All right, yeah, the extra deck. Let's see what some of these do, because some of these I don't know what they do, to be honest. Let's do 2 level 10s. That's gonna be really. Do we even have any? I don't think you have any level 10s. I'm trying to think if there are. Well, there are level 10s in here for the Dark Lords. Well, let's see what it does first before I go crazy. This card, then your opponent control. Detach one card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy that. Inflict 1,000 damage you do if you can only use effect. Uh, yeah, I really don't like that one. Plus, we don't have any level 10s in the deck either. Well, she never take back she is. But it's rare you're going to get 2 of them out at the same time, though. Usually, you're just going to have one of them on the field and one in the graveyard for her. Uh, we can leave one, maybe just for testing or something like that, and try it out. But most of yours are going to be really around rank 8s or your rank 8s, your rank 6s, and your rank 4s are probably going to be the easiest for you to play because that's mostly what your deck is built on. Right, guys? Because we look at the deck, right? We can see mostly that's what we have is all these 3 are level 4s. Uh, she's a level 4, and same card, so she's a level 4 as well. I think he's a level 3, right? Yeah, he's a level 3. So we've got a decent amount. So we got 5 level 4s. So we could afford to put, like 1 or 2 decent ranked monsters. So we could do, what is it? Dang, what is he? There he is. Bam. He's a board wiper, guys, so that would help us out. He's a rank 4 as well. So this would be a good comeback move to wipe the board for us. So I think that would be a good fit for us, especially since, we're kind of going with the board, a little bit of a board wiping thing slash negate theme, right? Because we've got our Zerato, we've got the first Dark Lord, and now we've got our Evil Swarm Execution Knight as well. So we've got a good bit to wipe out the board pretty good. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing for my Chaos deck, is trying to make it where it does nothing but wipe the board out out continuously, like ridiculously. Uh, let's look at. I haven't looked at this card in a while. 2 monsters with the same type and attribute, which is very easy for this deck. When a spell or trap card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can send 1 fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation effect, and destroy it. If you do destroy it, if this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by opponent's card, you can add up to 2 ritual cards or ritual spells. So it's good for your deck because you can basically pull these instantly. So it's going to thin out the deck. Um, I don't know if we need two of them would be the question, right? We'll go move it down. We can try out at least one and see how it works with the deck and it flows, but I don't think we'll need two. I think two would be overkill. We'll see how the deck works. We may end up needing two, depending on how heavy, we see how it flows with the ritual and all that stuff, since you want to use it with the rituals. Um, all right, so let's look at some. Let's see what else is on here first. I don't think it's gonna have anything else we could really. Monster your opponent controls to the hand. Summon a card from your opponent's graveyard. Target one card opponent. Banish it. That's pretty decent, but I don't know if we'd want to use it. Well, let's see. So for you, we don't have any. We don't have any spell or traps, so we definitely need like a. Uh, let's see. There it is. Nightmare Phoenix would be a good card for us, guys, because we really don't have any spell or trap destruction. We really need to find a spot for Harpy's Feather Duster in there as well. But I really don't know anything we could take out. Unless we just went for 41 cards. Um, we can kind of look at that here in a moment. Because we want to at least have some, spell and trap destruction, especially since a lot of decks are starting to use more back row cards and, Mystic Mine and a lot, continuous spells and things like that. So you at least want to make sure you're putting some, uh, if not negation, right, some destruction cards in your deck and things like that. Observatory. Yeah, we could take that out. I'm cool with that. Put it here first, and then we'll move it over. All right. All right, so that's not too bad. So we got it fixed up pretty solid. We still need some more stuff for the extracts. We got Nightmare Phoenix. Trying to think of any more. Let's go through, and we can go through, let's see, subtype. We're going to look at exceeds, rank or level. We're just wanting to. All right, so we filtered it to nothing but four guys. We want to try and find some other good fours. That may be just, well, we got a Bistreller and stuff like that. And that would maybe good on the fours actually, because you've already got. We'll put them towards the front. Always try and put them together, guys, so it's easier to tell what you have, especially when it comes to uh, like ranked and stuff like that. So all your ranked monsters together by rank, and your link monsters are all together, and etc. Nope. All right, there we go. Um, all right, so yeah, I think we're good on the fours. I think we need to look at what we could do. I kind of like this card because it halves in their attack. We'll toss it to the side. It's a debatable card. Let's see. All right, so let's look at some ranked eights instead, guys. Let's look at some eights because that's gonna be really where we could pick up some slack. So let's go eights, and then we may go look at some sixes. All right. Yeah, see that one's really good. He's worth. We'll pull him out to the side for now. We may end up using him. Crystal will be a pretty good one too. We've already got Hope. The let's see. Let's do. Now there's dragons. It's probably gonna do more dragons. Defense monster in your graveyard. Once you can detach this card into your opponent's. To the end of your opponent's next turn, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Also, neither player can special summon monsters from the graveyard. That's pretty solid. Arc Rebellion. I think it's made with normals, isn't he? Yeah, that one is. Let's see. You could add the, yeah, we could add them in here. Uh, and do the, and add in like an OTK combo if you wanted to do that. Because you've already got him in here. We've already got Hope. We could add this one and then uh, the other one as well. Let's see. We only have one spot. We'll try and keep what's probably already here. So what do we want the last one to be? Let's see. Let me see if I can find him. And we can get the other effect though. So, uh, let's check out sixes because you don't have anything for your sixes. I mean, it's probably rare that you would. Well, not really because you have the that on the field side, so it's not. All right, well, let me All right, let me apply that. That would be definitely. We'll put him off to the side because that definitely would be a good contender. Because you could loot some of your cards back, and with your deck, you could actually do some additional combos. So M7 would be a good one. Let's see if we can find Arc Rebellion. But yeah, definitely M7 would be a good one for us because you could combo back. You could pull something off the field and use it in your hand, for example, maybe to draw or to um, use some sort of effect or something. So, uh, yeah, but that would be light machine. So, uh, uh, number six. So, was it number six to its cards? You can target one number monster card in your graveyard and equip its target. It gains attack equal to once per turn. You can detach material from this card, then send the equipped monster. Wait, then send the equipped monster by this effect to the graveyard. Have your um. I don't know. The only thing I don't like about that, I mean, it would be cool if we were running like a burn deck. The only thing I don't like about that one is, right, we're not going to be able to go into battle phase. I mean, it's going to cut their life points in half. That's nice, but I mean, it's going to give them another turn. Unfortunately, right? That's the last thing we want is giving them another turn. So I'd rather be better, right, if we had something that would do like a negate, or if we had something that's going to do some sort of disruption or something like that. Um, More than this one, because it's still going to give them another turn. Unfortunately, since we can't conduct our battle phase. So we definitely don't want the duel to drag out longer than that. Let's see. So we can see if we find another one that you're talking about. Let's see. Hey, Sausage, how's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. We're just going through and helping Grim build his with the deck real quick. All right, Brian said he's free, guys. Uh, let's see. I think I'm gonna go with the M7, guys, for the other card for now. Maybe something better we could add in here. Like I said, we'll definitely need to play test it and see, because more than likely I would probably would take this out. Um, I might would leave that one. I probably would take that out. What does this one do? That's pretty solid, so that could stay. That's not too bad either, so. Um, let's see if I can find him. Let's see. It's per turn. In fact, you can detach one material from this card. From the extra deck it is facing this card is. Oh, yeah, he would be pretty good. If this is the one you're talking about, Grim, that would be pretty. Uh, we could test him out as well. So if you want to use him, we could take him out instead of. Actually take that out. We'll take him out. We'll put back in because I like using M6 better than that. And that'll give you two different ones for sixes too for different situations. So maybe you need a combo, combo with some more of your other cards plus build a board at the same time. All right, guys. So I think I like this. Where we've got it so far. I think it's at a good point where we could, play test it and then just kind of, tune it from there essentially. But I think we've got it fixed up where it's going to flow nicely, it's going to be faster, and it's going to be more consistent for Grim. All right, so do you guys still want to you guys want to do a tag duel? Brian said he's free now. We can do yeah, we can try it out and see how it works. Let's see, is there anything else I would want to add? I mean, we won't worry about the side deck too much at the moment. All right, so we're good, guys. All right, so let me set it up, guys. So let's see. All right, guys, so we'll do our tag duel. Okie dokies. And it's like I'm still having issues with my internet, guys. So if anything happens, that's what happened. Unfortunately, I don't know what's going on tonight. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it on the same. Well, let me change one thing from uh last night. The time. All right, so I fixed the time, guys. So that's been fixed. All right. All right, so let me invite you guys. All right, so I invited everybody to the game, guys, and we'll do our first tag duel and see how this goes, and we'll test out the uh, the deck we just were working on for Grim as well. Oh, gotcha. All right, so we'll give Pet a few minutes, guys, to finish his duel, and he'll join us shortly. Favorite fast food would have to be Taco Bell for me. Uh, we've had issues with ours over the years, like just to give you guys some backstory with like our local Taco Bell here in Bell here in town. We lost it originally. What was I want to say maybe like in sophomore. It was like freshman or sophomore year or something like that, I think, in high school. And then I think when I got to, yeah, I think it was like, yeah, I think it was sophomore year, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was my sophomore year in high school. We lost our local Taco Bell, which was my still my favorite place to eat. So we lost it then. Then we got it back. What was it like? Was it 4 years ago we've had this one, or almost 4 years, something like that, I think. Because it was right before we started doing work at home, and I've been doing work at home right at 4 years. So I think it's about roughly 4 years, or a little over 4 years. We finally got it back, and it's still kind of the same issues, which always seems to be an issue with specifically with Taco Bell, as like bad management and or maybe owners and things like that too, because it goes hand in hand. Of course, with the employees. So yeah, if they ever sold, like if I ever knew who owned the business, I would buy it. Because I definitely could run the company better than them. Because obviously whoever's running it doesn't care, which was the issue they had. They fired a lot of the general managers and the regular managers. They were hiring for basically a general manager all the way to regular managers and all that good stuff. Uh, so yeah, but yeah, it's a good. It's my favorite place to eat, guys. What is your guys' favorite place to like fast food or just when when you're out and about to stop by and grab something? Let me know down in the chat. Uh, but yeah, that's always been my favorite place. Plus, it's cheap. It's cheap too. So I'll end up usually spending anywhere from like 15 to 20 bucks for myself. So anytime that I go with someone that hasn't gone with me before, if that makes any sense. If anyone that's, that goes to eat Taco Bell with me that hasn't eaten Taco Bell, uh, they always seem to, I don't say freak out, but I guess they're surprised. I guess is the best word that I'm looking for. Surprised that I, buy $15 to $20 uh, dollars worth of Taco Bell food and I'll eat it all myself. So, uh, so yeah, yeah. I used to eat McDonald's a lot too, but yeah, we'll soon have a Wendy's here, man. We've actually never had a Wendy's. Our closest Wendy's is like an hour and a half away. They're supposed to have our Wendy's, I think, done sometime. I think sometime next month, if I recall right, here in town. Um, so our Wendy's should be open soon, so I can start eating Wendy's more often. But yeah, that should be interesting. uh, uh, oh, it's the end of next month. Okay, I thought it was gonna be done a little sooner than that. But yeah, that's all they keep adding here is like fast food place, fast. I can't even talk now. Fast food places here, guys, in town. I know we've talked a little bit about this in previous streams. Like, there's literally nothing fun to do, and all of the business they bring are nothing but food. Uh, but that's literally all it is nothing but fast food places. Uh, there's nothing, and it's all, of course, unhealthy because with it being fast food, that's just kind of natural. But there's no, the only place here that's I think is like healthy is like tropical smoothie. Other than that, there's nothing really. Uh, all right, you're good. You're good, Pat. Let's see. Oh no, no. Lycan is Brian. No, not. He's not the one that sold me his collection. It was a different friend. But good question though. uh, yeah, we could put in we could yeah, we could definitely put in Zeus with the other cards we've got so easily to make him. So yeah, it'd be a definitely good one to add Grim. Yeah, I got you added, man. I added you. Well, I think it's you. It had the same icon as you, so I've assumed it was you. Um, I think it was like, was it last week I followed you on YouTube? I think it was. But yeah, that's one of, like I said, that's one of my goals here on the channel, guys, is eventually hopefully one day for us to, grow enough where we can do the tournaments and I can do more stuff for you guys and eventually do this full time and eventually open a store here in town. Uh, when I'll be able to give back more to you guys more consistently and do more content and more consistent content. And hope, should be able to even put out even higher quality content than I put out now with me being able to do this full time. And then being able to start the store in town, that'll give, everybody something fun to do because we have nothing, right? We have nothing, really tech stuff around here. We don't have anything that's, uh, that's like anime or like a comic book store, a hobby shop. We don't have anything like that. Anything that's like artsy or anything like that either. Other than all we have is just, just Walmart. That's basically it in this town. So hopefully one day I'm able to pull all of that off. We're still in the very, early stages of the channel, right? Because I haven't been doing, getting closer to closer to me doing YouTube for a year. It's hard to believe it's getting closer to me doing this for a year already. Uh, um, I don't know, man. I've thought about it, but um, I just really don't know. It's one of those things with, especially with uh my health condition, as far as with my heart and stuff like that. I've always just trying to kind of stay close to home. Uh, Even though I technically live alone, my parents aren't too far away, so if I need something or something happens to me in an emergency, at least have someone that can come, that's going to be able to get to me pretty at least decently quick. That's the only thing I'd be afraid about moving to, a town, right, that essentially I don't know anyone, don't have any, possible friends or things like that. Uh, let's see. All right, yeah, we'll add. Uh, all right. What are we gonna take out is the question. I think I want to take out. I think I want to take out Time Thief. All right, there we go. But yeah, there's one move I can hopefully one day be able to pull that off, guys, right? Because I'll be able to do more streams with you guys, different type of content, um, and things like that. So hopefully everything will work out. Because it'll give me something to do, so that way work's not stressing me. I have more control of my life, and then hopefully, of course, at that point, I'd be able to afford a house because my house is too small as it is, which is why I've literally turned my bedroom into the studio to film my videos. So my bed is literally behind me, guys, like it's like laying. Like, let's say laying. It's, well, I guess technically it's laying or standing. I guess however you want to look at it. Behind me, so I'll be able to actually use my bed again and not sleep on the couch. So things like that will be helpful once I'm able to pull that off because I didn't have enough room to do everything I had to do as far as the studio and stuff like that for YouTube. So to me, that was the best idea at the time was to take my bed down, move it into the room where I'm at now, where I'm streaming with, which is the room that I work in too, with my computer, and then basically turn my bedroom into my YouTube studio, essentially, and put all the cards and stuff that I buy or unbox and stuff like that in there, and then I have the other ones in the other room for the ones that I sell. Um, as well, once I finish fixing up the website, I'll get back on that again. Oh yeah, I've seen some. Who's it? I've seen someone do some streams like that. As far as like that, but that's a good idea though. Hopefully they'll add something like that in the game. That would be cool if they would do that. I wonder if they have actually that on here. I'll have to look at some point. 'Cause that would be something good for them to add to actually just add to the game itself. Uh, is where you just open still packs and you would get, let's say you open like 10 packs and you have to build a deck out of the 10 packs, for example. Or, well, yeah, 10, like 10 or 20 packs, something like that. That would be a good game mode for on here if they haven't put something like that already. Yeah, man, it's hard. Like for already like from what I've like the YouTube videos I've watched as far as like talking about creators to be able to go full time, like we would have to be like for me to be able to go full time, guys. Like I've already like like I guess the metric so to speak for me to be able to do this full time on YouTube, we would have to one have a thousand subscribers, right? Which is we're doing the best we can to try and get there as soon as possible. The next, as far as that, is mostly views after that. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, the subs really don't matter at that point as far as that to an extent, which is kind of weird. You figure that, it would be kind of the other way around, but it's more on views based on YouTube, as you probably would, kind of guess in a sense too. Um, so for me to do this full time, we would need at least 1,000 subscribers. I would have to get accepted into the YouTube partner program. And then third, I would have to be averaging at least 800,000 views a month on average. And that would basically replace what I currently make at my job, for example. So that way my lifestyle would essentially be the same, but it'd be a little making a little bit less because I would have to pay for health insurance on my own. So it'd be technically probably a little bit less give or take. But that's not counting me doing, selling stuff on the store and things like that too. So I would end up breaking even, if not making, a little bit more than what I make now. Being able to, eventually do that, full time, and then eventually we would keep, hopefully building up to eventually I can, we've got enough audience and enough people here in our community, and then I can start being able to do the stores. That's really essentially it. Uh, just basically being able to build the channel to that point so I can continue to make more content for you guys, go full time, and then from there, still doing full time, and then plus running the store on top of that as well. And then I'll end up starting probably a second and a third channel, like I've talked about before too. So I'll still have this channel that I'll upload the same kind of content as you guys have seen me do so far. The other channel would be strictly just for the business itself, the store. The third channel would be more of like a business type channel. That's kind of what I'm thinking, business slash coaching type of channel, going through a lot of life choices, business things like that, to try and help, just give back to everybody in a sense. Yeah, man, I appreciate you mentioning that, Romulo. I hit them up. I sent them an email. Um, when was it? I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday, because I found the post that you were talking about on Twitter. I started the Twitter account as well too, guys. Um, there's Pat. Yeah, I started a Twitter account as well, guys, so I've been kind of sharing my videos there. So if any of you guys want to follow me on Twitter, uh, let me find that really quick. I think it's in the description, but let's see. I need to put that in my little. But I started a Twitter account for the channel. I've never used Twitter until now, but I started that to kind of wanted to see what you were talking about the other day, man, when you mentioned that, and I appreciate that. So I definitely checked that out, and I emailed them. I think it was like the following day after you had told me that during the stream. But yeah, if you guys want to follow me, I post some of my videos there and stuff like that because it does help kind of more of the YouTube algorithm by people liking the post and things like that. And that's another place where you guys can share my content to, if you'd like to as well. Of course, I greatly appreciate it to try and help out the channel. But yeah, it's just a lot of us hitting a lot of small milestones, guys. Just the same with anything else in life. and then eventually, hopefully, one day I'm able to do the huge goals that I've got in mind, because it would be a lot. I would love to to be able to do those things and be able to give back to the community. I would love to be able to hang out with you guys more often, whether it's the live, whether it's you know more live streams, or maybe able to do the live streams longer. Maybe to put out more video, you know more videos more easily and consistently, and also at a higher quality as well too. Because that's one of the things too, is it's so much going into learning wise. Um, Especially the editing, because that's the one thing that that's the most with me as far as trying to figure out the editing and all of that stuff. All right, so let's go through. All right, so we're going to activate our. All right, so he's going to ash it. All right, so it didn't negate the activation, so we can't do that. So let's do set, set. All right. Let's do. All right, so I'm gonna give you, because we want out of the deck. I have. Hmm, that one, and then we want. I almost want to kind of toss a card, but I really want to be able to use something though at the same time. Oh, we'll bring her. Why not? See, this is the problem: is it doesn't tell you which one to special summon where. I don't like that. All right, so I'm assuming it's gonna say it's meaning to my field, so we're just gonna assume that's what it means, guys. Nope, it's to the opponents. See, I wish it would. Okay. Your hand. All right, so we did that backwards. So, well, we gave Brian the wrong monster. I had a feeling that's what was going to happen. Oh well, at least the next time I know it's the other way around. All right, so we're going to go with Rebellion. All right, there we go. Grim, yeah, Grim got a much better, much better hand than me. So you've got some good combos that you can do, Grim. Best I just make sure you don't misplay like me, but unfortunately got ashed, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, we could add that as well. Alrighty. Yeah, I hate when that happens. So we got that. There we go. That was kind of delayed. Yeah. Yeah, there's stuff like that too. Part of it's and sometimes that happens. Um, right, because like the other day, I'm trying to remember what happened, what we were using. What was it that we were using? I don't remember. But yeah, that happens, a good bit, man. If it's not something like you're actually like planned to, plan to use, and the other person planned to use a deck that kind of complements or they kind of work together in a sense. Um, so yeah, it can definitely be a tough one. Especially if if your opponent, well, so your opponent, but your teammate takes up the whole board, and then you can't do anything on, your turn essentially, which is fine. I mean, if the board's good enough to hold, against, the other team, that's perfectly cool. All right, so let's see what Brian's using, guys. The next deck that we want to use, Grim. I'm not sure which one I want to use next. I want to use something different, so we'll use something different after this one. What is that? I can't see what it is. Oh, photons. Yeah, I need to build that deck. So if you're just using the tokens or you're actually using the deck. Okay, yep. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go through, guys. And I can't remember. One of you guys requested it. I think it was in the stream the other night too. Um, I'll go through later on this week and go through how to do tag duels and probably like some tips and tricks, like best practices and stuff. I'll put that video out this week as well. Tomorrow I'll upload the rest of me going through my friends' collection. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll post that tomorrow. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch the other video I did going through the collection, make sure you guys do. So far, I think we only have like 3 or 4 people entered in the giveaway. Uh, if I recall, I haven't seen anyone else enter in it. I'll have to check back here in a little bit, but I don't think anyone else has. So it's only like just a few people. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out that video, I just posted it there in the chat. Yeah. The only thing like I would say with that, man, it depends like if you have someone like friends and someone like to play around with to play with and stuff like that. If they're fine with you using like a proxy or something like that, you could get by with that until you could technically afford to get the card or decide if the card's going to work. I would probably try and do that. That's usually what I do with my decks for cards that that are going to be pricier and stuff like that, or be able to play them on here, which makes it a lot easier, which I know you can at the moment because you got a Mac computer. But hopefully they'll get that added Mac at hopefully sooner more than later. But that's what I would do, man. Is I would just put a card in there for proxy for it, whether you just take a picture and print it out or you just put a card backwards and you know what it does. And I would go through and do test hands and stuff like that, or play against people that would let you test it out and then see if the card actually works in there like you think it would. And that's what I would do for any card, guys, right? That you're not sure that maybe it's too expensive, or you're not sure if you think would be good for the deck, and maybe you don't have the card before you spend all that time and money. Um, trying to put stuff like that trying to get that one card, then you find out, oh, well, you paid all that money for it, and now it really doesn't work well with the deck. So either you have to change the entire deck to work with the card, or you just don't use the card that you purchased for the deck in a sense. So that would be my recommendations when you guys find yourself kind of in that situation, or maybe there's an expensive card, for your specific deck, or maybe it's just one in general, things like that that maybe you don't have the money for. Maybe you're just on the fence and you don't think maybe the 20 or 50 or plus dollars is worth the card. Uh, I would do that. I would add in a proxy, do a bunch of test hands, or play against friends or someone like that that's cool with you doing that, for example, and then test it out and see how it works. Then if it works like you think it does, or even better, then spending whatever amount of money is going to be worth it instead of just going out and, spending that money outright. Yeah, I've never used them before, Grim. I've played against them. I used to play against them a decent amount in Link Evolution every now and then. All right, let's see what else Brian does. Let's see. There's a few of the exceeds he could go into. What does this one do? Send one. Oh, I thought I clicked on him. There we go. All right, during battle phase collection quick effect, you can detach one card. Yeah, he's got plenty of time though, because he just has to attack and then end his turn. Yeah, man, you're good. Yeah, you're good, Romulo. You were the one of the few ones uh that are entered, man. Like I said, I think there's like three or four of you guys that are not too many that watched that part of the video, or they just weren't interested in the giveaway, which is cool if that's the case. I'm gonna go over at my other videos throughout the week just to remind everybody because I don't want everybody to get mad at me about it. Because I figured by now the video would have taken off. It's only gotten, I'll check real quick. It's only gotten like 43 views. I don't even know what did I do with my phone? Oh, I think I dropped it earlier in the stream, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Let's see. Yeah, the video's only gotten 43 views so far, guys. I figured it had gotten more than that by now. Yeah, it's still 43 views. All right. Alrighty. All right, we're gonna attempt to activate his effect, guys. All right, when he, oh snap. Alrighty. Yeah. Hopefully so. Yeah, I was hoping with definitely me spending that amount of money. I won't do another video like that for a while, guys. I just figured it'd be a good one to help the channel. Uh, good one hopefully to take the channel off and get us closer to the 500 subs. And then what we would do is I was hoping I would do this video. We would get close to the 500 subs, and then me do another, come up with some other good idea for a video. As well, that would push us to 500 subs. We would do the 500 sub giveaway. That would push us mid five to maybe 600s. Um, and then we would go from mid fives to 600s to push for the 1,000. So my goal, I'm trying to do the best I can to put out as good content that I think can think of, same as normal, but even more than normal, to try and get there, because I really want to hit there before uh, I have to hit. If I don't join the YouTube partner program by July, I have to start over with the my hours watched on YouTube. So I already have over half the hours watched to do the program, guys. The hours watch part is the easy part. The hard part is getting. Let me start the game back up. Let me invite everybody, and then I'll finish that. Let's see. All right, I think I invited everybody. uh, well, that's what I want to do, guys. That's why I've been trying to fix. Like I spent after last night, after the stream, I spent the whole night literally rearranging most of my house and cleaning up the house on top of that too. I want to try and fix it where I can do stuff like that. Eventually, that's what I would like to do in the live streams. Is us and I think I mentioned this last week or the week before last live stream. That's what I want to do is eventually like during the live stream us going from playing and then you guys see me unboxing like a booster box or some cards or something like that, and maybe doing a random giveaway during the live stream. So eventually, I've got a lot of ideas that I want to do. Right now, it's more of me figuring out how to implement them, if that makes sense. So I've got a lot of stuff that I want to add more value to the live stream. Actually, now's a good time to bring that up to you. So what I'm going to do to kind of help me do that, guys, because it's been really hard to do with me live streaming after work on most nights that I've been able to do it. I'm not going to live stream this week after work. If I live stream, it'll probably be Friday. I'll definitely stream Saturday, of course. So if I live stream after work, it'll be Friday or Saturday, just to kind of go and give you guys kind of a heads up. I want to take rest of the week and put so I can kind of get into some of the features here in Streamlabs and stuff like that that I can add to the live streams. Maybe figure out how to do those unboxings. See if I can get that set up and figured out so we could be able to test that out. The following, next Sunday and Monday we could test that out. So that's what I want to do is use that time. So instead of me streaming after work, guys, that's what I'm going to do is do that, and then also, of course, work on the video that I'm going to upload for the next day on YouTube, of course, as well. So that'll give me back time doing that because it's very difficult doing the stream and then getting off that and then go and film another video, and then trying to upload it. So that's why some of my videos end up taking longer than they should because I would get partial to the video or almost about to start the video and then I'm like I'm just gonna go to bed and crash. So. Um, Did I not invite Brian? Let's see. There we go. I already sent it, Brian. I could have swore I sent yours first, but I don't think it went through for some reason. But yeah, I want to do that, guys. That'll get me back to making sure I'm putting a video out a day. Uh, so that'll definitely help out a lot too. Like I said, I'm going to do rest of that collection. I'll put it up tomorrow. I'll film it after we get done with the stream, actually. Um, and then I'll probably do the tag duel. I'll probably do the tag duel maybe Wednesday. I'm trying to figure out what I want to put in it that would be really good for knowing that's never done a tag duel and stuff like that. So I'll jot down some things that I want to talk about and go over. So that way it's a good video for anyone that maybe that's new to Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. Because I've had a few people that's I think it was in the stream the other day that was trying to get used to it and stuff like that. All right, my bad guys. There we go. But yeah. All right, let me put this over here too. All right, so we're going. All right, so it's gonna Ash, so we're gonna have to end our turn. Um, I've actually got I've that's actually a good question, man. I actually have some Pokemon cards, guys. I've been thinking about unboxing them on the channel. I don't know how everybody would feel about that or not. I know some of the other YouTubers have been like I know Simply Unlucky's been doing it at the end of his videos, and he's done some pure Pokemon videos too. I know Cyber Knight that I watch as well. That's real big. Uh, I know he started doing some Pokemon as well too. I've thought about unboxing some of them. The thing with that is I try and stay away from unboxing videos like I told you guys before. I'm tapped out on I'm tapped out on cash, so I can unbox what I have. The rest of the stuff I need to sell to try and basically make my money back to buy more to sell more essentially, which is also why I want to spend time so I can finish getting the website fixed so I can get the website back up. Because at this point I've went through all my savings pretty much at this point as far as doing the channel, from purchasing equipment, purchasing things for the unboxing, purchasing things to sell, on top of that for the store and things like that. So yeah, but most of that I want to try and keep mine strictly Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. I'm just trying to figure out a way to be different. That's why I like Omega because as far as I know, guys, I don't see anyone on YouTube that like puts as much videos out around Omega more than I do. I don't see anyone, at least as far as I've been able to, I haven't seen anyone at least that's streaming that more than me. Uh, I try and look from time to time. I haven't had a chance to look in a week or two, but um, so that's why I want to try and do more videos around that, especially as it grows. That'll be a good chance to hopefully help the channel grow too and help our community too, like the tag duels we're doing now. That'll help us get more people for that, or us doing being able to do tournaments and things like that that we've talked about doing too. So I want to try and do more videos around Omega and stuff like that. So I'm trying to come up with some ideas for me to post like some how-to stuff and some some things like that. I'm even do a review. I haven't done a review on it. I guess I could do a review. I did a how to download it. I could do a review on it. Uh, but yeah. Yeah, I used to post. Well, I did gaming videos at the start, guys. Like I could post. I think it's still on my channel, but I think I hid it or no one else can see it. I'll post it in case any of you guys want to watch it. I'm really good at like Paladins and like Overwatch and Halo. I'm somewhat decent at Call of Duty, but usually when I post those videos, I didn't get a lot of views back then, and then some people started unsubscribing because I started posting that. Uh, when I was a little bit, I'd say basically a little bit smaller. Uh, we had less subscribers on the channel at the time, so that's why I quit posting those videos because it was hurting the channel. Because the videos when I post, guys, that don't get a lot of views, like people aren't clicking the video, they aren't watching it long, it hurts the channel. So YouTube stops recommending as much people to the video or to the channel by me putting those certain videos out, and with people unsubscribing, it just made it worse. So that's why I quit posting like Paladins. Like on my Twitch, I have a lot of me playing Paladins, for example. I have some of me playing Overwatch too. Like one of the first games I played in a while, I did really, really good on Overwatch. I keep drawing real bad hands, but Grim keeps getting these really good hands. Yeah, it's really complicated. So I definitely I have even more respect for a lot of the bigger YouTubers, especially in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, than I did before by starting this out, guys. Uh, it's very difficult. Once we get to, uh, hopefully it does not kick me. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I'm good now, guys. I'm still getting the error message, but for a second I thought it was going to kick the stream off again. I don't know what's going on with my internet tonight. It's been wonky for whatever reason. I'll have to power cycle everything after we get done with the stream. Yeah, well, we need enough. more people, man. We don't have enough people to do a tournament grim, uh, whether it be tags or singles. So that's why we'll do that eventually, man, most definitely. But we're just not big enough, unfortunately, as a community quite just to quite do that yet. Uh, Let me find that video for you guys, just in case anyone maybe want to watch it after the stream. I hid the video so only I can see it, but I'll post a link so if any of you guys want to check it out. Uh, Let me find it real quick. I'll make it. I'll turn it from private. Edit. I'll turn it back on. Will it let me? Why will it not? All right, well, let me try again, guys. I don't know why it's being weird. Oh, there's it. I'm so blind. All right, there we go. All right. But yeah, if anybody wants to watch the video after the stream, guys, that's a video clip of me playing Paladins, me going really ham on there if any of you guys want to check it out. But yeah, I used to stream a lot of that from time to time when I wasn't streaming Link Evolution. Some nights I would just stream Paladins uh, and go crazy on Paladins. Me and my friend Matt usually play it. I usually end up playing it with him. Me and him are real good. Me and him are real good teammates on there. As long as we don't get a bunch of stupid people. Sometimes we're good enough even if we get like the whole team sucks and it's just me and him, we can still win. And then sometimes, of course, like normal, you get crappy teammates, and no matter how good you are, you still can't, pull off a victory. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're going good. Yeah, like I said at the start, you had a real good hand. um, Alrighty, not too bad. Uh, yeah, I feel like it, man. That's one of the things like I really want. I'm trying to make sure our community doesn't become part of that problem, and don't become part of that problem definitely. Um, I know, like I was talking about Team APS earlier. That's why I think like some of the videos that Paul's made. Um, what was it like? I think it was like last week or the week before that he was talking about, stuff kind of like that, especially for around new players as well, because there's so much, there's so much more than before with being able to, play through your whole deck essentially. A good example of, that happening is like the chaos deck that you guys some use, right? I go through usually on average, right? If an average, I would say at least almost 90% of the time, right? I go through a fourth of my deck in the first turn, which I've specifically built to do that. But without it being able to do that, that deck doesn't really work in a sense. But there's a lot of decks, like Drytron would be an example, Virtual, things like that. And we'll see what happens with the ban list and what changes are made. But yeah, I definitely feel like it can be toxic and things like that as far as is it really me being very frustrated, right, and causing people to quit, especially newer players or players that just got back into the game and they go to the locals, right? They just, hey, I feel like I'll start playing, I'll go down to locals and see, see what people are using these days and things like that, and then they see the link monsters, right, the exceed and stuff like that they haven't seen before, and then they're like, I don't think I'm going to get back in, or maybe they decide to get back in, it's kind of rough, so that's why I try and make a lot of my videos tailored around that is to try and keep, basically people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community in a sense and try and help you guys out, to the best that I can, to the best of my ability and knowledge. Part of a Duel Links Facebook page. Yeah, that's what's so sad, man. That's like I don't know why people do that. That's why like in the rules, if you guys read if you've read the rules in my room, that's like I've specifically on there not to do that. That I'll kick you out and ban you specifically for for someone talking down to someone or acting like someone should know something. Because right, it's a very complicated game at this point, right? There's so much going on. A lot of monster cards have a lot longer, a lot longer effects. Being able to understand, chains and priority and things like that, spell speed essentially. Things can get confusing, especially if you're, definitely if you're a new player, or someone that's gotten just started. Even if you've played, played for a good bit like I have, you guys see me make mistakes. Sometimes it's because I'm thinking at the end of the combo, and that's usually what happens when you guys see me make mistakes on the stream. Uh, as I'm already thinking at the end of the combo, so I go to play the end of the combo, then I forget, Jeremy, you haven't done the first part of the combo, so you can't jump to the end. So that's why sometimes I make the stupid mistakes or misplays that I do is because I'm in my head. I've already done that stuff, and then I forget, to come back to reality and check the board. It's like, hey, you haven't done those steps to get to that yet. And that's what happens. Some of the misplays that you guys definitely see me do from time to time is because I think I'm already there to do the combo, but no, I've not. I'm trying to do the combo too soon. I haven't gone through the plays that I should have done first to be able to pull off said combo. Um, but yeah, I feel like people need to be more respectful. People need to be more patient, more understanding, because all they're doing is right is they're being exactly like you're saying, Romeo. They're causing people, being frustrated. They're more than likely quitting the game or thinking about quitting the game, or it's just causing conflict for for no reason. And there not being enough new players coming in, it's going to cause issues with tournaments. It's going to cause issues to finding people to play with. It's not it's going to take the fun out of the game, and that's really what I want our community to be about, guys. Is really just adding the kind of the fun to the game and really learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh and have a good time, right? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to fun and win, but at the same time, it's like, did you know why you won, right? Do you know why you won the duel? Do you know why you won the match? Do you know why you lost the duel or why you lost the match? Those are important things to learn from winning and from losing. Especially when you're going up against the different decks, like us doing the tag duel now, or you guys watching me do the rank duels and stuff like that we've done in this stream and early previous streams as well. It's important that we're learning from those to find out why we won, why we lost, so we can better ourselves next time we go against that type of deck. We'll be able to do those type of do those type of moves. And be able to counter them, or we'll know what not to do, or what cards to play around, what cards to expect. So a lot of the game is really losing in a sense. I mean, it's kind of the same way in life too, but it's really learning, basically really just learning to lose, and then just by learning from losing, you're going to be able to start getting more wins. You'll start going to be able to expect their plays. Then you'll be able to do like a lot of the stuff you guys see me do, right? I call out the bait. I call them out using Ash. Before they do it, I play the card that I want them to Ash. Then I play the real card I want to play. It's being able to, think ahead and things like that, which is why I made the video, and I'll post it in the chat since we're talking about it. I know a lot of you guys have probably already watched it, but if anybody's watching it back, this video back that wants to watch it that maybe hasn't, be a good one. Uh, but I got a lot of good feedback on this video that I did last week. Uh, new cards, you know, uh, you know, cards for new players that need to know essentially. I got a lot of positive feedback from tenured players, from seasonal players, from new players to intermediate players. I've got a lot of good feedback on that, so I think that'll end up being a really good video for the channel. I think it's starting to take off too. Um, but I haven't seen anyone do anything like that, so that's why I made the video because that and you made the suggestion too, Romulo. So I appreciate the feedback, and that's why I try and make sure I give back to you guys, whether it's me doing giveaways like the one that I mentioned earlier, or it's me doing videos that you guys are you know, requesting and things like that for the community. Because that's good. That's a really good video. That's going to help a lot of people out. Like I said, I've already got a lot of positive feedback from all different levels of players on it, just for for me making that type of content. The video is way longer than I expected. Unfortunately, I kind of rambled on, but I went over a lot of stuff that's very important to understand about all of the cards that I picked out in the video. Uh, so it's probably going to hurt the video a little bit with it being too long. If it was like a 15 or a 17-minute video, it probably would have got a lot more views than it whatever it eventually, of course, it gets when it's all said and done. But that was the only downside. When I finished the video, and I saw it's 30 minutes. I'm like, oh snap. But I went over a lot of good stuff from start to finish. Are you saying you're going to have to leave Grim? Is that what you're saying, man? After like another game or so? But yeah, that's why I try and take your guys' feedback. I mean, like I said, without you guys, there's no me. I need you guys, right? If no one's watching my videos, it makes no sense for me to upload my videos. But you guys watch the videos, you guys tune into the live stream. Uh, so you guys are here to support me, and I'm here to support you guys, vice versa. All right, well, that's cool, man. Uh, but you got another. You said you got enough time maybe for another game or so. It'd be nice if you could have got them with Morning Star, so you could have wiped their board during their turn. I really need to take the time and do that. I really want to build my another version of my chaos where it's just nothing but board wipes. I mean, it's almost like that with the version that I have now, but I need to tweak a few things and see if I may be able to pull it off. But yes, yeah, I can do a deck build and all right, cool, man. That's a good deal. All right, what does he do again? Because I haven't used him. All right, if this card is featured somewhere. All right, so he has that could cream him. So we have that too. We can rebuild them. So and we don't have none of the cards. Yeah. So this is why I run the light sworns with them because you need stuff to mill cards out of the deck. So I think Reasoning probably would still be a good one. All right, so he's going to use Schisms. That would be cool. Yeah, we could definitely do that. I think well we could do that with the Armed Dragon. I would like to do that with that one. Uh, I think that would be a good one for us to do, guys. And that's gonna kill me with that. I should have played the other one. I'm an idiot. Oh, that's what I get for talking and looking off the screen. Um, well, snap. That is definitely my bad. Hmm. Yeah. Dang, I hate I messed that up. Oh well. That's alright. Yeah, we can definitely do that at some point. I think that would make for a good series, and that's what I want to do with the time that, like I said, I wouldn't be streaming after work, guys. Is go through and come up with some um like some mini series that we could do. So I could do, you know, like this day a week. You guys know I'm putting out a video around said series. So that would be like a good series for me to do, as building like a anime deck or something like that. And then each week I build a different one, right? And then I upload it on, X, Y, and Z day, each weekly. And that's using a different deck, and we'll go through, do a bunch of rake duels. I'll speed up the video so you guys can watch it. I'll probably talk a little bit, play a little bit of music throughout the video, uh, stuff like that. Yeah, something like that maybe would be pretty cool too. Yeah, that wind is what's killing us. Oh, yeah, that would be a good video. Anime, a good anime tag duel. Yeah, we'll definitely have to do that one day, guys. That'd make for a really good video, and definitely be of course interesting to see, which is why it would make for a good video. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do after this. After we get done streaming, guys, I'm gonna go through. Well, first I'm gonna go through and finish up fixing up the other room, and then shoot that video, and then probably and then edit it and all that good stuff to get it to go for tomorrow. And then after that, I'll probably spend the rest of the night, whatever time I have left, trying to come up with ideas for future videos for me to do. Right? Yeah. Thunder Dragons. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Light Sworns and Thunder Dragons. Now most of my money's in crypto. I've got some money in stocks and stuff too. That's eventually what I want to do. Like the the other channel that told you guys about earlier that I want to do, like the third channel eventually, I would love to one day start, is going over like finances and stuff like that, to be able to help people with like investing and their credit and stuff like that. Kind of like Graham Stephan's channel a little bit, to extend, if any of you guys watch Graham. Not exactly like his, but a little bit different, but it would be kind of sort of like his videos. All right. I think I'm gonna go this. I probably should have used that, but all right. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Mm. Yep. Probably best for me to do that. Well, I don't think I have. I tossed it to level 8, didn't I? Yeah, I probably would have the best chances of doing that. All right, we're gonna go this. Take the chance. Okay, cool. It paid off. Um, yeah, they're ranking a lot of views. Like Graham gets a lot. But that's what I want to do, guys, because I can be able to give back to people. Uh, because what's so bad is so very little people think about their finance and money. I don't know why. I guess maybe because I grew up poor, but I know it's not true for everyone that grew up poor. For example, usually it's they stay in that mindset and get through. I've gotten the point, like I knew as soon as I've worked at the same place for right at 9 years now, which is why I've worked there for 9 years. As I was going through college, uh, so I don't have to worry about because in high school I'd worry about, what are we going to eat? Like for example, I can still remember. I don't think he's watching right now. My best friend back in high school. I don't think Brock's watching at the moment. But like for example, I can still remember he used to come over and spend the night, whether it be high school or middle school, back when me and him were hanging out back way back in the day. Um, and all we would have to eat is like a pack of crackers, for example. Uh, and that's why, because my parents didn't have the money to really afford anything else other than that. They really didn't have the money to afford that, to be honest. Uh, all right, so I think I'm gonna go. I really don't want to. I almost want to chance it again, but we're talking about rolling another dice. Hmm. Waking on yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. I didn't put in any. No, I did not. I got rid of him, which we kind of need. Or I could do that. Pull that. We already played that. Um. I think we're best at sending guys, because I could only summon once, which means I could do that, but I can't use his effect. I'd be strong enough to get one of them by battle and stuff, but it's not. I think we're gonna roll the dice. We're gonna continue to roll the dice, guys. Yeah, because yeah, doesn't have enough attack, so we're gonna keep rolling the dice. Right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what's getting me. Because I could have special summoned, but uh, I don't know if you could use it because your board is full. I don't think you'd be able to use his effect. Yeah, that would hurt me for. Trying to think of anything else. Probably should have went for the other one, but she didn't have enough attack, so. Yeah, attack was gonna get me, guys. If we could have been a special summon, I would have done something else, but the only one special summon's gonna hurt me. Alright, I'll have nothing we can attack, unfortunately. I'll have nothing I can... Because they're different levels. There's nothing else we can do, unfortunately. Oh well, we speeded up the deck and we got a lot of cards drawn at least. But that's ideally how you want the deck to flow, guys, is to be able to mill through most of your deck with these Dark Lords. Because if they're not in the graveyard, it really hurts you. You know what we could put in here? I should have threw Titan Decider in, like I have in mine. Well, my Chaos version. Oh no, the only thing I guess, it's 'cause I'm not used to the rituals. I don't know, man. I would really just to say, Grim, it really depends if you're really wanting to run the rituals. Uh, because it's taking up a lot of your space for other stuff too in the deck. Uh, because I would say it's the only downside of us using the rituals. Because it's really slow. It's really slowing more of the deck down. Because it's like you're doing two different things with the deck, but both of them don't flow in uh, harmony, if that makes sense. Uh, the next video, one temple will be either into a pro, Dark Lord, White Dark Lord, or Duel. Episode 2 may. I think we could switch the rituals of Sanctuary. Yeah, maybe stuff like that, man, probably would flow better because yeah, the rituals are at least the version I know the one that I'm using. Uh, it's kind of slow and stuff. I mean, it's good because it's got the pull power and stuff like that, so it's good once you get a board established. But I mean, if you can't get a board established, it's gonna hurt you, especially if your opponent's already got some board out, which most people do. Uh, it's gonna slow you down to an extent. For the video, man, let's see. I don't know. It really depends on which more of your viewers are liking. Like that's what I do for you guys. Like for the videos that I make, I try and make more stuff. Like for example, that's why I need to make more deck profiles. All my best videos have all been like deck profiles. All of my videos over, uh, probably over almost 300 views are all deck profiles. Like my most watched video is my Six Samurai Test Hand video, and it's got over 2,000 views, for example. So is kind of working best for your channel, man, is what I would say. Is what I would kind of say to that. Uh, or just whichever video you want to make. I mean, you know. But that's what I do, for example, when I come up with videos for you guys, and that's what I'm going to do tonight when I sit down and take the moment to sit there and think of series or type of videos that I can make on the channel to put out this week and some future videos. Is just go by stuff that I've seen that you guys like, and some stuff that I think that may be along those lines that you guys might would like as well. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Yep. Build the deck and then show them how to use it. That sounds good. Those have been so far my most successful videos. That's why I need to get that probably would help us hit the 500 subs if I went to that, which I'm waiting for because I want to do the chaos. That's the next deck profile that I want to do for you guys. It's a very fun deck. It's as you guys have seen me use it dozens of times on stream. So let me do that. Wow. Let me check real quick TCG player because I've still not got the last one of those my Light Sworn cards that I'm looking for, and it should have been here like last week. But last time I checked, I didn't have any refund or anything. Good game, guys. Uh, Let me check real quick just to make sure I haven't got any messages or anything. Nope. Hmm. Oh, you're leaving, Grim? All right, man. Well, you have a good night. Let's see. Do we have anyone else, guys, that wants to do our? With, yeah, y'all had us locked down. Are you talking about like Blackluster Soldier, Romulo for like the BLS? Sorry, I'm horrible with abbreviations. I was the same way, same way in college. Anytime somebody asks me what something was with abbreviation, I have no idea. But then if they would actually give me the full word, I'd know exactly what they're talking about. It caused a few of my professors think I wasn't paying attention, which wasn't true. I just don't do well with abbreviations for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, that's what I had a feel had a feeling you were talking about, but I just wanted to clarify. Uh, yeah, I had him in there. I took him out. I've been thinking about adding him back, to be honest, in my chaos version. I need to really put him in the side deck. I need to at least do that, even if I don't fully add him back, because I had him in there originally. I had him in there, and then I had uh Chaos Emperor Dragon, but I took Emperor out because he was hurting the deck. Um, so I took him out. But yeah, there's so many different Chaos versions you can you can do. It's ridiculous. Well, guys, does anyone else want to be our fourth, and we'll do one more. If not, I'll probably go ahead and end the stream here, guys, because I need to do all that stuff I've just mentioned earlier in the stream. I need to go finish cleaning up the other room, finish setting up the new set. Yeah, we can dual pat. We haven't done a single duel in a while. We can end on that. I'm cool with that. Let's see. Alrighty. Oops, nope. Oh, Pat's already got a good deal. He beat me to it. There we go. We'll use something different, guys, that I haven't used tonight. I haven't used this deck, and this is starting to become one of my favorites. I need to finish fixing up this deck and do a profile for you guys. This is a good budget deck, and it's a really good deck, and it's very fun to play with too. So I need to finish really I need to do that at some point, because because it's already an insane deck. I just need to figure out a few minor tweaks to it to make it a little bit more consistent. Because that's the only thing that I've noticed when using it on stream. It's not as quite as consistent as I would like it to be. Uh, hey, yes, yeah, yes, yes, let's see. I mean, alrighty. Let's do. Yeah, this would be one of the things I was just talking about. Unfortunately, um, I shouldn't have mentioned it. Oh Jesus. Uh, screenshot of what you see from this image. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, let me do this real quick. Let's see if it'll. Let me 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. Sorry, the founder of the game had messaged me. Let's see. Yeah, but there's not much we can really do with this hand, guys. This is what I was talking about before about fixing the consistency. To get back on that. Because at this point, I have no really nothing we can do. So this is kind of a dead hand for us, especially going first. Uh, yeah. See, it's yeah. This is what I need to fix. Oh, nice. This one's a DPC one. All right, let me. All right, Pat's doing his thing, so I'm good on this part. Uh, oh yeah, I made that deck, man. I haven't had a chance to finish it, but I've got some cool ideas for it. I'm still kind of in the process of working on it. It doesn't look too. I mean, the colors look a little bit different. It's nothing. Mine looks a little lighter. His look a little darker than mine. Oh, the red. Oh, okay, I get you. Because more freezes attack is more defined. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I get. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. All right. All right, we're gonna go soul. All right, we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna pull over Raptor. Got some good stuff in there too. Let's play sports. Yeah, that's what mine's set to is 1920 by 1080. Yeah, no, I've got enough, enough, enough. Gotcha. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Let's go Lost World. Darker green. Darker green. Oh, are you talking about the because I've got them like the rush duel format. Is that what you're talking about, Romulo? Alrighty. Let's see. I think that's gonna be our best move. So yeah, man. Yeah, that changed. Yeah, they're changed to. Yeah, they're changed to rush cards. So that's why they look a little different. All right, so he's got punishment. Oh, nice. All right. All right, he'll get his token. Damn. Uh, we already used his effect. Yeah, hit 4. Do that. To bring. All right, we're gonna bring out Rex, guys. All right. I don't think we have anything. I think it's just from the graveyard. Right? Alrighty, let's do. He just brings back one from the graveyard. Alright, so we're gonna destroy. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. We'll bring out the other Oviraptor because I really. Alrighty. Let's do. What do we want to do, guys? Let's see. I feel like we need to go for negates. Alright, good deal. Just in case. Yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah. Alright, alright. We'll attempt to go battle phase, guys. Alright, that's about what I expected. Alright, gonna get rid of Ecclesia. Let's do main phase 2. Let's see, head to. Alrighty, let's do. I think we're good to. Yeah, I think we're good to end, guys. Alright, man, I appreciate it, Romeo. You have a good night, man. Yeah, this will be the last match of the night, guys. After this, I'll go. Uh, Gotta run and finish fixing up the other room so I can finish my new camera setup and I can do that, going through the rest of that collection for you guys for tomorrow's video. Uh, No, yeah, we definitely want that. Because it's just gonna pop my cards. Oh wow. Yeah, that as well. Alrighty. So we've hit all the nothing but really dinos, guys. That's really kind of weird. Which are gonna have changed it from its original version, which could be why it's not flowing quite as well. Oh, good deal. Mm. All right. Very weird hand because I can. Well, I guess let's do this again. I guess that and Rex. I would have multiple. All right, we're gonna bring out Miss. He's a 34. That's insane. Um, yeah, let's do this because this will be interesting. Last term and your final. All right. All right. I had a feeling you had something like that, which is why I played that. Does that mean? I guess we'll see. Okay, no. I figured that would have worked, but I guess not. I guess I should have went a different route. Uh, let's do not gonna attack with him. Definitely not. That's insane. He's 7K. That's all we really could go for since we're hitting nothing but dinos, guys. So that's been my move for a while. I was hoping to go for a one hit with Infinity. Let's see. Alrighty, let's do. It's like doing that, yeah. Uh, uh, yeah. Alrighty, let's do. We could do that. That's not gonna do me any good. Well, let's just. Monster from the. So he's not gonna do anything. I don't think he does anything. I don't think. I think we're pretty much good. So I could pretty much, I think, do. We could be wrong. Hopefully not. Yeah, same one right now. Yep, yep. Thanks for that. So I really don't need him, but I do need that. Alright, let's do it. Alright, so let's go solar recharge. We're gonna dump Raiden, guys. No, that's what's in the deck, yeah. Let's send. Could draw another card, or we could do. I think we'll do that. Alright. And then we'll do Pot of Avaris. I'll toss back an Overraptor. Miss. Wolf. We'll leave a Raiden. We'll add these guys. So we're not putting so much back in the actual deck. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go Lumina then. We'll get rid of Baby. Then we will go Raiden. Alright. Want to use Raiden's effect, guys? No, we have the other one. What are the odds? Alright. We'll enter. We'll attempt to enter battle phase. Alright, that was a heck of a game. Alright. Finish. Alright, we're going first. We got a little better hand this time. Alright, that. Let's do... Oh, that's not good. Alrighty. Hmm. I think we'll go ahead and go for it. Why not? So we're going to summon our Overraptor, guys. We'll activate his effect. Toss him. Alright, we're going to pull Pill. I'm going to go ahead and use Charge. We'll get rid of Raiden. Alrighty, let's do Lumina. Alright, and then we'll go Pill, remove him, and we'll remove her. Alrighties. Alrighty, I think that's pretty good, guys. That's not too bad. That's more of how the deck should flow. We should be able to get through the cards pretty quickly and be able to pull stuff and have backup. I would have liked additional summons. We could have gone for Chaos Ruler, but we just didn't have the cards for it, unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to play Fallen Albaz. I think we already hit that. Huh? What summon you can say graveyard, and if it's not some graveyard you can no. Oh, what's he do? Alright, I hope that's not what I think it is. I wonder if we can. No, we have enough to go for it. It's not what I had in mind. Alrighty. Alright. We're gonna be back raiding, guys. Alright, then we're gonna activate Raiden's effect. All right, so we hit Wolf. Hey Joey, how's it going, man? How are you doing today? That sucks. We needed that. Uh, Man, we really needed that push. That would have gave us what we needed to probably go for game. Oh, that's not what I expected that to be. Yeah, we don't have nothing else. Dang, we really needed that chaos ruler. All right, we can bring out. Oh, or we can do this. I guess this works too. All right. We could return them, but really, uh, we'll leave them in the graveyard. All right, draw. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go miss. We're gonna go fossil dig. Let's do. I'm trying to think what else we could do. Uh, right. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this may be game. We'll see if it's enough. We'll do that miss. All right. Let's do Overraptor. Let's pull baby. All right, then we will bring out Infinity. All right, to bring out Rex. One from locals too. Oh, nice man. Yeah, it's a really nice deck, guys. I gotta work on it some more, but it's pretty good. I've changed out a few things that it seemed like it caused us to be kind of that first duel for us to struggle a little bit the first few turns. We got some good stuff going. Yeah, he's yeah, he's a real good card. But good game as always, Pat. Man, that was a very close one. both of them were. I was really worried about that first one though, because I just couldn't get nothing much going at the very start of the duel. Once we got going, I was good to go. And that second one, I basically drew everything I needed for a combo at the start of the game. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for this stream. I greatly appreciate you guys taking time out of your day or night to be a part of the stream. I'll upload rest of me tomorrow. I'll upload guys me going through rest of my friends' collection, so you guys can check that out. We'll go through. I'm gonna go through his deck boxes, his mats. I'll probably go maybe through some of the commons and stuff like that and look at. Then if I think it's worth adding to the video, I'll add it. If not, I won't. I'll still go through it whether I put it in the video. We'll see once I go through it if I think it's worth putting that part in the video or not. I'm not gonna stream rest of the week as far as like after work, guys, like I normally do. I want to take the time, like we were talking about earlier, to go through trying to come up with some ideas for videos for me to upload individually for YouTube. I need the time also to fix the new setup in the other room. I moved stuff around in my bedroom, guys, like we talked about earlier. Just going over it for some of you guys that I know just kind of joined in not too long ago. Um, but yeah, that's basically the plan. So I'll get those video uploaded. I'll make a video around tag duels as well because we started doing some tag matches. So I think that'll help get some people in too, guys, for us, showing off how to do tag duels here. Um, and probably should show off some of the tag duels we've done kind of throughout the video, just so you guys have something to watch while I'm talking about it. But yeah, I definitely appreciate your guys' support. I'll make sure I'm uploading videos throughout the week. Just make sure you guys check out that. Don't forget to check out the one that I went through my friend's collection if you guys haven't had a chance to watch that one. I'm doing a giveaway. And that video, if you guys haven't had a chance to watch it yet, I'll link the video down here at the bottom, just in case anyone hasn't had a chance to check that one out yet. But that'll do it, guys. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day or night, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.